Hello everyone, this is Dear God Tinku Hoy, and today I am going to be giving an update on a manga that I am currently reading, and that manga is none other than Slam Dunk by Takehiko Inoue. Now, Takehiko Inoue is a master at making manga, and this should come as no surprise, as anyone that has heard his name knows that he is the creator of works such as Vagabond, Real, and Slam Dunk. Now, Takehiko Inoue is a mangaka that I respect so much and I really admire because of the amount of consistency he has in his works. As a matter of fact, I consider him and Naoki Urasawa the creator of 20th Century Boys, 21st Century Boys, Pluto, Monster, Billy Bat, Yawara, Master Keaton, etc. as the two greatest mangakas of all time. Because they have one thing in common that I know of. They both have at least three masterpiece works in their catalog. So, back to Slam Dunk. I am currently 74 chapters in, and I have to say, I'm loving this manga. I kind of started it last month, and when I reached the 20 something chapter mark, I kind of put it on hold and read a few manga, and now I'm finally back to it. I picked it up yesterday, and before I knew it, I read I breezed through the manga and here I am at the 70 something chapter. Now Slam Dunk follows Sakuragi, our main character, as he joins the basketball team. Now the reason he joins the basketball team is because of a girl named Haruko, who he has a crush on. And she's able to convince him to join the basketball team. So when he joins, she becomes like his motivation to play well and play hard because he wants to impress her. Now, one thing about this story that I love is that Sakuragi is a big fool. He's a comedian, he's a clown, he's a really funny main character and a very intriguing character to follow, by the way. So as far as the relationship in this between the characters go in this manga, Haruko, his love interest, is the sister of the captain of the team, Akagi, who is also called Gorilla because of his big stature. So it's kind of funny to see how Sakuragi interacts with him too, because the captain Akagi kind of has this feel about him. He feels like a captain, he acts like one, he talks like one, and he has discipline. So it's always nice to see Sakuragi kind of make fun of him and insult him and call him gorilla, despite the fact that he's like his senior. And it's also nice to see Sakuragi's interaction with Rukawa, who is like a first year student like him. Now Rukawa is his rival, and guess what Rukawa can do? Rukawa is like a very good basketball player. He's handsome, and the girls love him. So you can see why Sakuragi hates guys like him. And he's also kind of afraid that Haruko likes Rukawa instead of him. So their rivalry is kind of funny. It's not toxic or anything. It's just fun to see and fun to watch them go at each other. Another character that is introduced is Miyagi, who kind of becomes friends with Sakuragi for a certain reason. They both have something in common. Now, I don't want to say what that something is. If you read the manga, you will find out. It's very funny. And then a new character has been introduced, Mitsui, who has an interesting backstory, who seems like an interesting character, and has a relationship with the coach of the basketball team. So it's going. I'm interested to see how his journey in this manga will go. He seems like an interesting character. Technically, the characters in this manga are very good. There's another girl on the basketball team, along with Haruko. Now, the girl on the basketball team, I don't remember her name, but she's also a senior, and she kind of helps players train and do other things. So she's a good character on her own. And there are other players in the team, in the basketball team, but I don't remember their names because they're like minor characters or so. Then we have Sakuragi's friends. Now, Sakuragi is a delinquent, so he also had his own group of delinquent friends. And ever since he joined the basketball team, his friends have kind of like come to support him and cheer him on whenever he's playing a match. So I really love the relationships in this manga. As far as the friendships go, the characters go, everything is lively. You never feel bored, especially when it kicks off in like the third volume, around the 30 chapter mark, which is where they have like the first practice match. That's really where the manga kicks off for me, and from then on, it was really hard for me to drop it because things were happening. It was just non-stop action. I really love this manga again because one thing I've noticed about sports manga and sports anime is that overall, it's a really consistent genre. You know, a lot of masterful things have come out from the sports manga genre. Slam Dunk, Haikyuu, Kuroko no Basuke, Hajime no Ippo, Ashita no Joe, Ping Pong. You know, if you can, maybe things such as Chihayafu, ballroom dancing, etc., etc. So, you know, just a lot of consistent animes and mangas have come from this genre, and Slam Dunk is no different. And I can really see why people consider it to be a great manga. I really do. I really do enjoy it. It's a great manga so far for me. I look forward to seeing where this journey goes. And as far as the art goes, it's Takehiko Inoue. What do you expect? The art is good. He draws realistic human bodies and realistic proportions. But of course, they aren't as detailed as they are in his other works, such as Vagabond or Real. But hey, I think he was doing this manga weekly, so it's easy to understand why it's like that. It's still really good, and I'm sure towards the ending of the manga, I'll begin to see his vagabond-ish kind of art style, because I know most of these mangakas tend to improve their art style towards the end of their mangas, and I expect it to look like Vagabond a little bit because he did write Slam Dunk before Vagabond, and you know the art style for Vagabond had to come from somewhere. So I think I'll be seeing that towards the end of the manga. Anyway, it's a really good manga. It really gets my seal of approval. I look forward to finishing this manga. It was really nice, especially considering the fact that I picked it up this year and kind of put it on hold. But this manga had been on my to read list for like 2 or 3 years now. And I'm happy that I'm finally picking it up, and I'm happy that I am not being disappointed by what I am seeing. So it's an interesting story. It has an interesting main character, a very good, solid main character who is a clown. It has good supporting characters, a good rival character. You know, it has interesting matches that are coming up, and I expect to see how these matches go. You know, sports mangas really are great. You know, sports mangas make you interested in sports that you probably weren't interested in. I mean, I like basketball, but I don't watch basketball. I used to play basketball when I was little, but I haven't played it in like years, you know. So seeing mangas that help you just get interested in this sport is just beautiful. Just like Haikyuu, getting me interested in volleyball, something that I never thought I would be interested in, even though I had played when I was younger. So sports mangas really are great. Slam Dunk is great. Takehiko Inoue is great. Once again, probably the greatest mangaka of all time alongside Naoki Urasawa. Truly a master of his craft. I will make another review of this manga when I am done reading it. But for now, it's a great manga. You should pick it up. And if you've read Vagabond, if you've read Real, and you just want another manga that is good by Takehiko Inoue, read Slam Dunk. If you want a good story or if you like sports manga, read Slam Dunk. It's really a very good manga. Very good manga. Anyway, that's all for today. This is Dear God Tinku Hoy, and wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a blessed day. Stay safe, stay healthy. Dear God Tinku Hoy out.